Hello everybody. Hello everybody and welcome to Mr. Jimmy D. Yes, we are driving. I don't do it very often because I keep getting lost. But I don't know how well you can actually hear. So obviously I've never done this before and you're an absolute complete and dimbat. Thanks for that. There we go. The joys of driving within the first 30 seconds. Someone just pulls out on me on a road where my side of the road is completely covered with cars and I was already committed. There we go. Fantastic job done by all. Anyway, how you all doing? Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. I am not too bad. I've just done some walking, so I'm a little out of breath and a little bit all over the place. It's very hot it's very hot to me today. It's 20. That says 29. It isn't that hot. The car's been in the sun while I've had to walk to the GP's. But yeah, so as I say, it's quite warm today. I would imagine that it's about I would say it's a good 24, maybe 25 degrees, but it definitely isn't 29. Otherwise I wouldn't have come out the house. I should have had a look at the phone actually. So hopefully I've got you set right. Hopefully you can hear me. I say this is my first ever attempt, so bear with me. Hopefully we'll get it right, and we'll start doing some driving vlogs for just really when I'm local, mainly because obviously I know the area, I know the roads, I know, you know, sort of everything like that, rather than when I'm going to somewhere like you know, Pensford or somewhere racing and I don't know the area. I don't know that, you know, probably be a much funnier vlog if I did it then, because I'd be like, ah! You know, I don't know why I pretend to hold the steering wheel there. I'm holding a bloody steering wheel. But yeah, so we'll also as well, we'll turn the camera around as well, so not every time when you get to look, will you have to look at my mug on your TV screens, phones and wherever else it is that you watch your videos. No, you'll be able to see where I'm going, the countryside. I did actually come this way because I'm now going home, so I did come this way and deliberately to try and see if I could find some tractors, but I couldn't find any, so it was semi-tempting to go back the other way. However, that road, it's not shut as in you can't go down it, but it's a road to avoid at the moment, because it's just not good. They've not organised it very well, and you do sit, unfortunately, for long periods while the escort vehicle gets back to the other end to fetch you. So yeah, it's we'll just go this way today. I think most of the spring work here is actually done, to be fair. A lot of the spring crops have either not come up yet because of the lack of water. I mean, we're getting the daily temperatures. The night temperatures are still getting, I mean, this week's not been so bad, but last week we were still getting frosts. This week, as I say, not so bad. It's getting down to about 8 degrees this week, but you know, we haven't had no significant rain now for about 2.5, 3 months, 2 months probably. What are we now, May? So yeah, probably about 2 months. We haven't really had any significant rainfall, and you know, not only are the autumn crops suffering, but the spring crops are definitely suffering. So I've noticed as well that when I was out the other day, a lot of the potato growers were irrigating, so they're obviously a bit worried about the lack of water. The farm that I worked on isn't irrigating at the moment, but you know, obviously if it carries on for much longer, they will, you know, they'll have no choice. But well, at least they're not, from what I've seen at the moment, unless they've got potatoes elsewhere that obviously I don't know about, and you know, they're irrigating them, I don't know. But yeah, so as I say, a bit it's funny really, never really got nervous doing sort of farming sim videos, but it's kind of like I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. But it just feels very different, you know, when you're the one in front of the camera, you know, and not a computer game, and suddenly there's a face to the voice, and I, you know, so I don't know, it's a bit weird, but it's something that I want to do, because we're only, I think we're 5 weeks away now, I think he said 6 weeks, something like that, away from, I've been invited to, don't get me wrong, I'm not the only one that's been invited, you know, as far as I can tell, there's about 2,000 to 3,000 people going, so I'm not the only one by any stretch of the imagination. And you know, have I been personally invited? There's a lot of people that have been invited, but you had to go through quite a rigorous sort of what can I say, test to get invited, because as I say, it's a nice place where I'm going, and I have spoken to the person involved, because they do have their own YouTube channel, and I've said, like, you know, am I okay to record for my YouTube channel, because my viewers would be you know, very much, oh wait up, what's this? Literally, you could pull onto the bridge and you wouldn't be in the way, you absolute numpty. It's a bloody good job you had your hazard lights on, because he's wearing all black, so I didn't see him. I mean, in a bright blue sort of environment, he should have stood out, but I've got cataracts. I can't see stuff that good. It's got to be quite big for me. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so we've been invited to a farm where they're going to do a massive open day. And they're going to demonstrate the machinery. They're going to, you know, have machinery manufacturers at the open day that are also going to be demonstrating their machinery. We're going to get to look around the farm's equipment. So the farm that we're going on, so this is the reason why I got invited, really. The farm that we're going on, I used to do quite a bit of contract ploughing there, and when I worked for the second farm, if our ploughing was a bit slack while we were waiting for crops to come off the ground, better slow down, speeding. Yeah, if we were waiting for crops to come off the ground, then I would usually get sent there, because they're a massive farm. I think they're about, I can't remember if it's 12 or 15,000 acres, and I used to get sent up there to go ploughing. And as I say, they've got a YouTube channel now, and I happened to message them, or I put a comment on one of their videos, and in all fairness to the farm manager, he worked out pretty instantly that it was me, and of course the first thing he did was ring me up, and he said, like, you know, he said, how come they don't send you no more? So I had, you know, explained sort of my situation, and he was like, oh, that's really terrible. He said, I've got a farm open day coming up in June. He said it's kind of really for farming people. So I said, right. You know, he said, like farm, you know, farm managers and, you know, stuff like that. He said, but I would be, you know, really pleased if, you know, you would come. He said, I'd really like you to be there. That would be fantastic. So we're going up. We've got lunch. He's providing lunch for me, so that's pretty cool. And for whatever reason, I'm on top table apparently. I don't know. I know what that means, but I don't know why I'm there. You know, so but yeah, so it's I'm very much looking forward to it. And like I say, because they're doing demonstrations and stuff, I'll be able to show, you know, all of their machinery and show, you know, sort of what they do, their farming operations and stuff like that. We're home now, we're in the drive, so just bear with me, because my brother's got a nearly brand new BMW, and I would not be able to get this video up onto YouTube if I hit it, because I would no longer be alive. But yeah, so anyway, so just a short little video. It was a short little drive home. We didn't go too far. We only went to the GP's to have one of my, you know, sort of 6 million blood tests that we have to do, and finger pricks and everything else to make sure that the heart's not going to stop at any moment, which thankfully, you know, everything looks good. So it's just a short little video, just try and get used to it, just try and, you know, sort of get you know, sort of into the habit of doing it. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and as I say, I'll put it up on YouTube, and we'll see what happens. Incidentally, actually, next week, from Tuesday onwards, there are going to be no videos. So I'm at home today, but tonight, well, this afternoon, I'm driving to Sheffield and I'm going to the snooker. I've been to the snooker every day so far this week. So I had 2 nights in Sheffield, because I had a late night, an evening session one night, and then the next morning my ticket was for 10 o'clock. So I stayed over because there was no way I was driving home from Sheffield, which is about 2.5 hours, and then sort of having a couple of hours sleep, and then having to drive all the way back to Sheffield again to be there for 9 o'clock. So you have to be in, you have to be into the theatre by 9:30, in order so that you know that you're ready to go when it broadcasts live on TV at 10 o'clock. So yeah, it's been a busy week this week. As I say, I'm going again this afternoon, so I've got the evening session tonight, which is 7, and then tomorrow, again, I'm staying over in Sheffield, and then tomorrow I've got 10, the 10 o'clock session, and then the afternoon, and then the evening again, and then we'll be at the weekend. So unfortunately not going to get racing this weekend, but I can miss one weekend of the year, so I'm not going to get racing this year, this weekend, sorry. I was meant to be going to Northampton, but we'll have to miss that. Next weekend, I'm in Skegel weekend. It's the first UK Championship down there, so we're in Skegel weekend next weekend. Following weekend, luckily I'm at King's Lynn, which is just down the road from where I live, so it's not that far away. I'll be there in about 20 minutes, and then that's a big championship night as well. And then on the Monday I'm at Speedway, but the videos after next week will be back to normal. So next week there won't be no videos. I'll probably put shorts up, and I'll probably put maybe a couple of videos like this up, just so that there is something. But it will be the following week, because next week I'll spend the week recording and then getting a week in front again, so that that way I know that if something happens on a particular day, it's not going to matter, because I'll be so far in front again that you know, if something happens on a day, you know, good, bad or indifferent, it, you know, it doesn't matter, the videos will still go out on YouTube. So yeah, anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks ever so much for watching. I'll say that in English as well as Chinese. And and it's very racist. And I will speak to you all again very soon. Thanks very much. Bye for now.